Another day, another story. Let's break up the FBI. My dear students, it seems we're about to embark on an intellectual odyssey of epic proportions. Today, I shall regale you with a grand narrative, a sweeping tale of intrigue and reform, a proposal, if you will, to disband the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, and entrust its hallowed responsibilities to a new constellation of federal agencies. But fear not, for as your witty college professor, I shall keep our journey entertaining with a dash of humor. The FBI, a grand institution with grander responsibilities. Ladies and gentlemen, let us begin by acknowledging that the FBI, that venerable behemoth, has long been regarded as the guardian of justice, protector of liberty, and an embodiment of the law itself. But, and here's the twist in our narrative, could it be that the very grandeur of its responsibilities has led it astray, like a dog chasing its tail in the pursuit of an uncatchable squirrel? The case for disbandment. 1. The erosion of civil liberties. Imagine, if you will, a world where the right to privacy is as quaint as a typewriter in the age of smartphones. Critics argue that the FBI, in its quest to keep us safe, has sometimes trampled upon our sacred Fourth Amendment rights, the ones that protect us from unreasonable searches and seizures. From warrantless wiretapping to the covert usage of national security letters, it's almost as if they've forgotten that we live in a land where freedom reigns supreme. 2. Data. Data everywhere. In our digital age, data is more abundant than conspiracy theories at a UFO convention. The FBI's penchant for collecting vast troves of information is reminiscent of a squirrel hoarding nuts for the winter. But is it all necessary? Could it be that the FBI's appetite for data has become an obsession, leading them to store more information than the Library of Congress? 3. Mission creep. The perils of mission creep, where an organization's original purpose gets lost in a labyrinth of new objectives. While the FBI's founding mission was to enforce federal laws and investigate crimes that cross state lines or involved federal interests, it has evolved into a catch-all agency that dabbles in everything from counterterrorism to cybercrime to counterintelligence. It's as if they're trying to be the Swiss Army knife of federal agencies, with a tool for every situation. 4. Historical baggage. As we venture into the annals of history, we stumble upon the unsettling specter of COINTELPRO, a covert program that targeted civil rights activists and political dissidents in the not-so-distant past. It's as if the FBI had a penchant for playing tricks like a mischievous poltergeist, and some argue that this historical baggage raises questions about the agency's trustworthiness. A grand proposal, breaking up the FBI. Now that we've examined the FBI's quirks and quibbles, let's waltz into the realm of imagination and explore a tantalizing proposal, disbanding the FBI and distributing its responsibilities among a curated collection of federal agencies. Hold on to your thinking caps, for here come the contenders. 1. The Counterterrorism Coterie, CTC. Picture a squad of experts, laser-focused on counterterrorism efforts. The CTC would be like a group of Sherlock Holmeses, relentlessly chasing down leads, analyzing intelligence, and thwarting threats. If counterterrorism were a Rubik's Cube, they'd solve it with their eyes closed. 2. The Cyber Knights Guild, CKG. In a world overrun by cyber dragons and digital demons, the CKG would be our valiant protectors. This agency's sole mission? Safeguarding us from hackers, cybercriminals, and the treacherous pitfalls of the online realm. Their motto, to browse and protect. 3. The Domestic Detectives Division, DDD. When it comes to solving crimes that cross state lines or enforcing federal laws unrelated to counterterrorism or cybercrime, look no further than the DDD. They'd be the Sherlock Holmeses of the mundane, tackling everything from bank heists to art thefts with a flourish of their metaphorical magnifying glasses. 4. The Intelligence and Espionage Ensemble, IEE. For matters of intelligence and counterintelligence, we'd need a band of spies as cunning as James Bond himself. The IEE would gather and analyze intelligence while thwarting foreign espionage, all while sipping martinis, shaken, not stirred. 5. The National Security and Hometown Harmony, NSHH. Sometimes, national security is a symphony of complex melodies that don't fit neatly into other categories. The NSHH would be our orchestra conductor, directing efforts to protect our borders, manage immigration, and ensure the harmonious functioning of Homeland Security affairs. They'd keep the snack bar at Homeland Security events well stocked. 6. The Guardian of Liberties and Oversight, GLOW. And, to ensure that no one's bending or breaking the rules, we'd need a dedicated Guardian of Liberties. The GLOW would oversee the other agencies, making sure they color within the lines of the law and respect our cherished civil liberties. They'd guard the cookie jar of justice with unwavering resolve. The counter-arguments. Before we start celebrating our newfound organizational utopia, let's entertain a few counter-arguments. Supporters of the FBI's current structure raise valid points. 1. Coordination catastrophe. Some worry that with so many specialized agencies, coordinating efforts could become more complicated than herding cats in a room full of laser pointers. Efficient cooperation and information sharing might be akin to trying to fold a fitted sheet, frustrating and elusive. 2. Bureaucratic bloat. Breaking up the FBI could lead to a proliferation of bureaucracy, akin to a government-sized game of whack-a-mole. This might mean more paperwork, more red tape, and more headaches for all involved. 3. A pillar of national security. Let's not forget that the FBI has played a crucial role in safeguarding our nation's security for generations. Disbanding it might be like knocking down a Jenga tower, risky and destabilizing. In conclusion, a witty professor's parting words. My dear students, as we reach the climax of our intellectual adventure, I encourage you to ponder this proposal with the gravity of a penguin in a tuxedo. The idea of disbanding the FBI and distributing its responsibilities among specialized agencies is a thought-provoking one, with merits and pitfalls aplenty. While the FBI has been a stalwart guardian of our nation, it's not immune to criticism and concerns. Disbanding it would be a seismic shift, and like a skilled tightrope walker, we must tread carefully. As you ponder this grand narrative, remember that the key to any reform lies in thoughtful analysis, rigorous debate, and a dash of humor to keep our spirits high. So, my witty scholars, the stage is yours. What say you in this grand debate of federal proportions?